Hey guys, welcome to my grab editor guide. So I'm going to teach you how to make fling mode, change block colors and delete things. Now you may already know how to do those things if you've been playing as long as YouTube has. But I'm just going to go through all the basics of grab. So first, we have your starter. So basically, if you make it like tiny, like this, and you will always spawn there looking that way because the arrow is pointing that way. Now if you want to make your spawn bigger, you would usually spawn right here if your thing is really small. So what you need to do is grab this blue thing, resize it as big as you want, and sometimes you can make it too big that something bad will happen. Right, so you look this way and then you have all this room to spawn in a map. Now, ending guide. Basically, it's just the same as the starter, but with the end. So basically, if you're publishing a map and then you go to the end right here, and then it'll say done publishing, and then you'll just publish it and all that. Now onto blocks. First, we have the sign. The sign is one of the best blocks because you can type in hi sub to do that. And you can do lots of stuff with this. For example, you can get a random color. And so you type your thing hi. And then you drag it right so that the text is only there. It's hard, it's actually kind of easy. Like that. Now, if you have to cover this bit, you just grab this and, excuse me. So you put your head in there and then you scroll down. But at the back, you do the same. And then boom, you got your sign. Now, onto blocks, real life blocks. We have this one, which is the useless block in the game, this cheese block, the ice block, the lava block, the wood block, the grapple block, the deadly grapple block, and the breaking block, the colorable block, and the bounce block. Now, all of these blocks are wonderful, except the boring ones. This one is the worst block. All you can do with it is just make an outline, really, and that's what you really can do with it. This one is the same as the wood block, but you can grab it, and it will not break. So, the ice block is very special. You slide on it, and you cannot jump on it. And the lava block is pretty simple. If you're new, you should have seen the tutorial. You jump on it and then it'll kill you. And the wood block is the same as that block, and you can just grab onto it. The grapple block is simple. You can just grab onto it if it shows a red dot, or sometimes when it's white. And you can do random stuff. We also have the lava grapple block. It doesn't mean you cannot grapple on it, but when you're grappling on it, if you get too close to it, it will kill you, like the lava block. Now, the breaking block is one of the useful/useless blocks. You'll grab it, and then it starts shaking, and then it disappears, and you cannot grab it. Now, this one is used for sometimes, but not all the time, difficulty charts, skills only, and a lot more creations on the verified list. On this one, it's a color block. You grab on the block, press selection, and then pick your color. For example, if I pick red, it becomes red. If I pick yellow, it becomes yellow. If I pick blue, it becomes blue. And if I pick green, it becomes green. Now, the bounce block is pretty useless but fun. You can bounce on it like a trampoline, and it's basically just all the same with all these blocks. Anyways, moving on to animations. So you get your block, So you click selection while you're grabbing on it, then you click this little button right here. Now what you need to do, you press add frame, and then move the block where you want to move it, and then add frame. If you want it to make it smooth, press make loop. Then boom, you got your animation. Now say if it's too slow, that's too slow, right? And then you can like speed it up as Lightning McQueen. Watch this, like that. Or you can click on here and then just make it 99999, and then it'll become really fast like this. 1E plus, yeah. Alright, you can do whatever with the animating guide. It's pretty simple too. Now, say if you have a block like this and you make like a little stick man. You make a little stick man. Now, you can add animations together. So you animate one part of it, and then you move it like that, and then you can make it a walking animation like that, and then you can also make this side a walking animation. It's pretty simple grab. Now say if you want to move the whole thing, so what you need to do, and this is how to group by the way, you grab on the animating block and all the blocks you want to animate, you click selection, group, animate, and don't worry, your animations on the end and the leg movement is not gone. You press the add frame button and then you move it, and then press add frame again and then make loop, and then boom, look at that beautiful animation. Now onto something I really like about grab is that you now with the and anyways, we also have gravity blocks, which I use for my Geometry Dash levels in grab. So say if you had a normal gravity block that doesn't push you. Now if you are getting bored of not pushing you much, what you need to do, you grab on it, press selection, fling, turn it all the way up, or what speed you want it, and then boom, you get launched really far. Now just make that longer, and then you'll get launched really far. And yes, so we also have ambience, where you can choose like the horizontal color, or this sky color to make it nighttime. Let me just, you can make it blue, the horizon, the sun's really high, the fog's down. Well, no, the fog's not down. You can make it really foggy. You can make it like this, and whatever you want. Now, grab has this new section over here called level. Now we have signs right here. So see, if I copied it, and I copied it, and copied it, and I will tell you to copy how to copy in a minute. So say if I wrote on this sign right here. So let's do 1. There it is. And then the second one, the fourth one that you made, it will say like 2, right? Not W2, and it will be right there, and then it will just keep on going. Now this is something I really like, is how to actually group stuff. So you get your objects here, you just grab onto it, you press selection, group, and then boom, you got it. So what you need to do next is just some really useful stuff and that you can do. For example, mechanics are good, and these buttons are really good. So how to delete, right? You get your block, grab onto it, like so, how that moves. You press that button right there, this one right there, and then you'll delete it. Now how to undo, you look at this, right? And then you make it face that way, and then you press your joystick and then it's back. And if you don't want it there when you undo it, you just press that again, and boom. So you have your block, right? What you need to do with it, right? You want to copy it, right? So you do not have to keep on going like this and everything. like it's so annoying, right? So what you need to do, you get your block, right? You click this button right here, and then you grab onto it, and then boom, you can make as much copies as you want. It's easy and useful. And we also have this button right here, and if you click that, you go in player mode so you can test your levels. Now, say if someone joined right there, it will say an unlock button. If you want people to help you with your maps, you press that unlock button and then it should say lock. But if you don't want them to help you build, you just press the lock and then boom, you got it. Here are some of my maps that I made. So let's just pick a random one. For example, mini games. These have a lot of animations in this one. For example, the speeding wall animation, this animation, this animation, this animation, and that animation, and that one too. And the gravity box helps with that alone. So yeah.